Police are still investigating a shooting overnight that injured a 13-year-old girl in the crossfire. Police say it all started at an apartment complex off 103rd Street in West Chase Court. They found the girl critically wounded about 2.5 miles away in a car on Wilson Boulevard. First Coast News' Claire Sims joins us live with the very latest. Good morning, Claire.
Good morning, Phil. Investigators have left, but they've left these signs behind. They're hoping that Crime Stoppers, people will give them a call and they'll be able to solve exactly what happened here. They say this was a very complicated story. There was a group of women who wanted to approach another group of women about some sort of dispute one of the women had about a man. So they went over to another apartment complex, got into a verbal altercation. Then that group of women decided they wanted to get them back. So they came over to this apartment complex. They started beating on a car with bats and sticks. That's when the women got out of that car, and then people started shooting. The victim, 13 years old, she was the youngest person involved in all of this, and police say that's because she was brought along by her older sister.
It wasn't a random shooting. This was a retaliation, and it's sad that the 13-year-old got caught in this, but she was a participant with her older sister.
Now, investigators say they did question several people overnight. They have not made any official arrests or charged anyone with this crime. They're asking anyone who has information to give them a call. And they told us at last check that that girl, even though she sustained life-threatening injuries, she is in stable condition. We are live on the West Side. Claire Sims, First Coast News.
GSO has arrested 3 people in connection with the shooting of a teenage girl, 13 years old. And investigators say they tonight are looking for 4 other people. Mike Lyons is on this story live. We can end up, Mike, with at least 7 people arrested for this shooting, which happened on the West Side.
Well, here at the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, they announced the arrest less than 18 hours after the shooting happened at the West Chase Court Apartments near 103rd Street and Ricker Road. Police say they arrested 22-year-old Christine King, 22-year-old Adanya Jones, and 24-year-old LaMonica Smith, and charged them with child neglect. Officers say they're still looking for 4 people who may have been involved. 22-year-old Brittany Myers, 24-year-old Eric Jackson, 23-year-old Joshua King, and Curtis Warren, who is not pictured here. Police believe 2 men are the suspected shooters. Police say the 3 women arrested had gone to the West Chase Court Apartments, bringing along the 13-year-old girl. They had gone there to vandalize the car of a man who had been in a physical altercation with LaMonica Smith. Investigators say Wednesday someone fired 20 to 30 shots while the women were vandalizing the vehicle, police calling it a retaliation shooting. The 13-year-old girl was struck at least 2 times, say police.
She was a participant. She went over there in the car with her older sister. When they got to the scene, she got out with the rest of them. They were out, had bats and sticks, and they started hitting a car over at Westlake. And so she was a participant.
Could she be shorted?
At this time, we're still sorting out.
The women drove away from the apartments and they flagged down police at 103rd and Firestone Road. The 13-year-old was taken to Shands with life-threatening injuries. Police say right now the 13-year-old is in stable condition. Here at the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office downtown, Mike Lyons, First Coast News.